It's crazy to think how much has changed so quickly. But, I gotta keep on with my plan. Make as many friends as possible. Blend in with the crowd. People around here at Farmington are starting to see me as a leader. Someone to come to with their problems. Someone who can solve issues they have. That puts me in a perfect position for my flock, my family. Zeke seems to be the weakest out of all of them, and I have plans for him in the future. Meanwhile, gotta keep my eyes peeled for potential candidates for the sacrifice. Hey Samuel, is that you?
No, we're a couple of bozos. It's Walks with Beetle.
Hey, 1 second. Wait up, please. What are you guys' names? I don't recognize it. What are your voices?
Yeah, well, my name is Walks with Beetle. How you doing?
Walks with Beetle. I'm Liam. What about your friend?
Call me
We got
Z.
two friends. I'm in the back, it's like a limousine.
I'm sorry, your windows are tinted. I see.
Yeah, they're bulletproof,
Have you guys been to Farmington yet?
No way haven't I heard about it though. I'm kind of a farmer myself, so.
We could use your help then. It's a community. Most of us are refugees from Portland after the bombing the military did. And
Yeah. Well, I heard about Portland. I heard there's cops there and everything.
why would anybody go back there? Last thing I saw was a lot of sick people infected. And I saw what the bombers did. The place was on fire last I seen. I don't know why anybody would go back there. But I'm telling you guys, if you need help, or we could even use help, we got a place going up the road at Farmington. We got people with skills. I'm a hunter. I've been hunting game and bringing back meat to people. We need farmers. We need all the hands we can get.
Kind of a forager, I'm kind of a native of these lands. I know a lot of the mushrooms and the berries and all those kind of things.
Walks with Beetles. What's your family name?
Acorn. John Acorn's my, I guess my birth certificate name.
Yeah, I'm Liam Ashwood. I run the Rex and Game Service. I think I remember seeing some of you guys come through for fishing licenses.
Yeah, you get those at Walmart sometimes. They're free.
Yeah, but I'm in charge. I was in charge of the fishing and game out here. I've seen a lot of people come through.
Yeah, game warden. Yeah. You guys are good. Conservation. Here, hop in the back and lead us to the farm or whatever.
Thanks. I can use a ride. I've been walking for hours.
Yeah, sure thing, man. Hey, what was that guy you thought we were, Samuel?
Yeah, I thought you were. Samuel's driving the same car. There's a couple of BMWs going around.
Yeah, these things are nice.
Yeah, he was from Portland. But up ahead should be Farmington. And there should be plenty of people by the well. I think you take a left up here, I'm not sure. Yeah, left up here.
Alright. Yeah, take a left. If you hit that pole, I would have got out and never talked to you again.
Are you guys from Portland as well, or just different parts of the island?
No, different parts of the island, I'm not really from a town specifically.
Up the road, they're gonna see, I'll tell you, when we're almost near it, there's gonna be a well up ahead of a couple barns and a house.
Yeah, we came by earlier.
Up to the right here.
Oh, I wasn't here earlier.
I appreciate the ride. I'm soaking wet, and I'm tired.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, right here's our little town center
It's
for
a luxury ride. BMW is a nice car.
It is. What's even what's around?
Hey, where's everybody at?
There should be about 12 of us, but they might be out working. I went to Westbrook, and I slept there because it was a long journey. And I got some wood and some sticks. I need to get myself a chopping axe, get a pile of wood going soon.
I think she has a chopping axe, but I think it's... No, it's someone else. Some other girl we met had one. Never mind, yeah. That reporter girl had one, I think.
Were you guys in Portland when this happened, or where were you?
No, I wasn't in Portland. It was bound kind of around Cushville, you know. I don't know. I go on long sort of walks and camps in the woods to see how long I can sustain myself and kind of like a test of metal, you know.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time starting this fire here.
Yeah, so light a flare. That'll work.
There we go. Oh, now this is lit, so I'm just gonna put it here so it burns out.
Right.
Yeah, make yourself
leave her outside. She doesn't need to be in the house.
Sorry, I didn't see her. I thought she was inside.
I'll kick your ass.
So you said you're a hunter. You got any meat to trade?
I do, but looks like Sam and the others got them locked up right now because they moved everything from that last shed into the new shed. But we just got here.
You don't have the code to that. You can't get in there.
Not yet. I'll have it today, though. So, yeah, me and Jinx and Eric went on to a hunting trip. And I was teaching them how to hunt and how to use a rifle properly. And, well, I got real tired. I haven't slept in almost 32 hours after everything happened. And I told them, hey, I'm going to find a shed just to lay down in for a bit. I'll meet you guys back at the town. And I woke up a while ago, and I was running back, and that's where you guys saw me. But they should be back shortly. They should be
glad we
around.
can help you out. I think where were we going, Archie? We were going up north somewhere, not Portland, but somewhere else. What was it called?
Stonington. Heading back down there.
It's not north. It's the opposite of north.
Have you guys been to Stonington yet? I heard it's rubble.
Yeah, I'd been to Stonington once. So yeah, it's all rubble. Saw some people driving through, but they didn't stop for me.
I was there when the bombing happened.
You guys need information. I know some stuff, but apparently the rest of the world is worse off than we are. They were talking about
Really?
almost every capital in every state. Every large city had been bombed to rubble, to dust. They were overrun of the sickness, the infected. I don't know what to do about those people out there, the sick ones. You can't reason with them.
They've been shooting at them.
I've had to cleave some down recently, and I don't know, maybe
They ain't people.
They were people, so you know
They
it's
were
still.
people.
Well, it's still, you know, it's first one you take down. It's kind of a, you know, an emotional thing, you know, because that person was a person, or maybe they still are. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
how many have you dealt with so far?
Maybe 3 or 4. Most of them with the rifle on my back, though.
I was thinking maybe, I don't know, when things get more organized for me and my people, I was thinking about trying to, you know, get a bunch of them to follow me into a shed or something, lock them in there, and maybe wait until I can, you know, figure out what to do with them. Because they're still people. A lot of these people, you know, they're part of the community here on Deer Isle. A lot of them are people I used to know.
Some of them might be people I used to know, but I like to think that my people made it out.
I'm just hoping that when I hit him
were
with
on the island when it happened.
when I hit the baseball bat or a sledgehammer, I'm hoping that they're just unconscious. You know, I didn't kill them. I'm trying to do what I can not to kill them, but when they're coming at you and they're trying to tear at you, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to turn into that.
Yeah, there's exactly, you know, there's a lot of shit going down. It's getting hard, you know. You gotta have something to lean on, you know, something to distract you a little bit. I got my duck shoes, you know. They got little ducks on them. I look at that and I'm like, yeah, I like those little ducks.
You know, here we got a guy who's a musician. He's gonna play some songs soon, and we got a guy who's really good at basketball. He's gonna teach people how to play. So, one thing,
Oh, really? Does he know how to? What instrument does he play?
I haven't asked yet, but in my training is on the survival, out in the wilderness. It says that one of the most important things for situations like this that are rough or surviving in general is morale. If you can keep the morale high for everybody, people They work better. They work together better. It's important that we work together in these kind of times, anyways. So I'm telling as many people as I can.
Rain sticks.
I would love to hear it, honestly, Beetle. I'd love to hear it. How you guys doing?
I'm gonna eat some of my
I mean
chips.
it. How are you guys doing?
We're handling things. So I found some of that cheddar Ruffles chips. They're pretty good.
I'm gonna share too. I got some regular chips here. You know, take what you need. Got some soda.
Oh, those are the baked Lay's, man. Those are better than the normal Lay's.
Yeah, we got cans of soda here and some canned pork, and some paca. I mean, it's good on some things. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's Indian food. I'm not sure. And I got some brisket spread. Yeah, if you guys are hungry, even drink anything, I got a bottle of water here. It's fresh.
I got what do I got on me that I could share to the feast? Got a White Claw. Got beer.
You know, what they say? What when some of those kids come here, white boy summer for vacation, it's almost over. Drink your White Claws now,
yeah.
right?
This place isn't even a great vacation spot, you know. Like, I don't even know why they come here.
No, listen, the water sports is the big attraction. We got in Portland, big docks, a lot of fancy boats stuck here, good fishing, good hunting, good wilderness, good camping out here. It's literally people come out here for just that during the summer.
You know, if we can clear the infected off the island or the lot come up somewhere, we'd have a good chance of, you know, surviving, you know, because they can't really cross the water, or maybe they can, I don't know. But
what I was saying to people, you know, we're lucky. And people who are native here, we know this. We're lucky. We're on an island, and the island gives. You know, as long as we return at the same time. But she gives so much. She gives water. She gives food, fishing, hunting. So much she has to give to us, and during this time, we got to realize, you know, we got to take care of her as well. And, you know, there's a lot of hunting to be done out this way.
You're preaching to the choir right now. Maybe not these two, but definitely me, you know. My family's been around these parts for hundreds of years.
And you understand, this island is beautiful. She has so much to give. My family's been here for a while, too, but we came here with, you know, the early days of the 1900s, and the mining and the industry started to come this way, and the whaling, you know, that's when my family came out this way.
Whaling was good off the coast.
Yeah, it was. There's a lot of history here. If you think about
some lobsters.
Yeah, lobsters. I could use some lobster right now. I could use some lobster right now for sure. This land's old. It's like the old woods. It's ancient. You know, there's magic here. You know, there's a sense of wonder.
So, definitely walking through the woods, you can just let everything else fade away.
Yeah,
you can get lost in your own head if you're not careful.
Yeah, I went hunting the other day, and I was gone for about 2 days, and just sitting out there. It's like nothing happened. It's weird like that. Nothing fucking happened. It's how it felt. I come back here, I saw a smoking car on fire, and saw some sick people, and you know, I can't believe it happened. It's what, 6 days, 7 days now. Everything it's different. It changed. It's a short amount of time. I'm hoping things go back to normal, but I got a good head on my shoulders. The way things went, the way things are now, how quickly it spread, the world has been changed forever. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to go back to being normal anytime soon. So good people, and Deer Island has a lot of good people, you know. We have a sense of family out here. We gotta come together. Gotta take care of each other. There's a couple fuckheads out there, I know that, but the few from here, the strong numbers we have, we gotta take care of each other. That's what I think, at least. That's my 2 cents.
What do you mean, fuckheads?
There's a couple people out there around with more aggressive ideas on things, you know?
Exactly. Amen to that. You know, those guys are kind of assholes. I kind of ran into a couple of them. One's name is Braden or Brendan or whatever his name was. Tried to stick me up for some food earlier.
Brendan.
Yeah, he wears like all black and like a black beanie and you know those winter coats that people wear when they're not used to the cold yet.
What'd he sound
The
like?
one to my right. Oh, just kind of like you, but not you know, didn't have a gruff undertone.
Ah,
You know,
good.
just kind of like a guy.
We got a kid here named Brendan, so I was just making sure it wasn't him. He's softly spoken. He doesn't sound like me at all.
Right. Yeah. Well, there's a
Couple
lot
of
of
reporters
Brendans.
too, wasn't there?
Couple of reporters. Yeah, those guys. They're not handling it too well. You know, they're going off the deep end mentally already. A couple of them came up to us, reporters, and tried to steal our car, our BMW that we had, and
It's only been
They said
6
they-
days. Come on, people need to
well,
stick
they're
together.
freaking out. They're trying to get off the island. I don't know how they thought they were gonna do that in the BMW, but
Some of the boats out there have already been taken. I mean, you could possibly get back to the mainland, but why would you want to go
I
there?
don't know why. Don't know why you would want to do that. You know.
I should ask this first. You guys got any family out there need help finding? I mean, I see a lot of people come through here already. I can help you.
If you
Keep it here out.
most of my family was off the island at the time. But if you hear anybody with the last name Acorn, then maybe you keep that in mind.
All right, I'll be sure to do that. That's for sure.
I don't got any family that's on the island, at least.
And this guy's British, so he's got his family on another island, I think.
You know, hopefully that big island's doing good. You know.
I mean, the only family I've got right now is sitting opposite me. But yeah, I do have family in the UK.
And hopefully, you
Hopefully
know.
they're doing all right.
Exactly.
Got to know, you know, I was thinking about going back to the mainland, but really, I don't hope things go back to the way they are. I think people took this world for granted, and I think this is nature's way of saying, I'm still in charge, you know.
Yeah, that's for sure. The drilling, the excavating, the forest fires, the wars. I can understand that nature's finding a way to punish us, but I do hope for a sense of community, though. A sense of, you know, family. Even if we don't get electricity back, and even if we don't get shopping malls, you know, airports or whatever.
You don't even need that.
You don't.
know, my ancestors lived without any of that, and they were happy, you know.
I just don't want to see murder and killing and chaos. That's what I'm talking about.
That'll always happen.
I know, unfortunately, it will, but it's Deer Island. It's small communities, you know, sense of family. That's what I hope stays here. That's why I don't want to go to the mainland. Those big cities like L.A., New York, Miami. And I saw the news. If you saw the news, the riots, the fighting, the chaos. It's not what we need. Too much badness. But they're suffering the most because of the way the world was. And I understand you beat them. I do. That's why I do what I do. That's why I love being a park ranger, being part of fishing and game. That's why I like being in the woods. It's where Mother Nature is, the spirit of the land. I understand that.
When you're in a city, you know, I visited Washington, D.C. a while back for a protest, but, you know, in a place like that, it's hard to connect. You know, it's all concrete and asphalt.
It smells like gas and pollution. Yeah.
Too many people.
That's why I try to give back to the land as much as I can. You know, when I kill a deer, I take the meat, the bones, and the hide where I can, but the guts left behind, I make sure I find a place for it, you know, where fungus will grow, where mushrooms and, you know, ants and insects and bugs, or maybe even a fox might find it. you know, so it gets used again.
Oh well. I think they're gonna sort themselves out. Things might get harder, but I think in the long run things will get better.
Yeah, I think we'll find a way to bring community back.
So, you said your friends were on their way here, Sam and someone else.
And they should be. They're around. I told everybody we all figured out jobs, you know. Hunting, gathering supplies. We're looking for a lot of wood. We got lumber here. We're going to start securing up some of these houses just in case more of those sick folks show up. You know, the really sick ones. And they try to pound on the doors. We have good doors.
I think making a wall would be a good idea around a farm. That's a long-term solution. Walls aren't easy to make. But
I don't have very many.
I don't know about settling down somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, moving from place to place is really. It works. It works out.
Yeah, but the island's small. There's only so many places you can go to. You know, it's not like you could travel to the next state so easily. So eventually, all these villages, all these towns, they're going to be looted through. I mean, if you know how to live off the land, which I think you do, you're going to find mushrooms and things like that, but not everybody knows how to do that. So my plan here is stay here as long as I can. We got some farmers already. We only got one guy who knows how to do woodworking, so we only got one builder so far. I want y'all to learn the best I can for him.
I hope most of the people that don't know how to live, don't have any skills, or don't have any useful skills go to Portland, because heard the cops are still there, and maybe they could make something there, but if they're just ransacking the land and not giving back to it, I think that might be the death of us all after a while.
Well, the good thing about Mother Nature is, you know, she's not so easily defeated. And if people take too much, well, she takes right back. You know?
Yeah. There's places I want to avoid on this island, Portland being one of them.
The big cities. That's the worst place to be right now. They might get bombed again for all we know. There's a lot of sick people there already. And that's why I came to Farmington.
Yeah, I think
Portland, Waldeboro, Stonington.
Exactly.
Old with the dead.
those places are still war zones. People fighting in the streets against those sick people. You've seen it.
You said you was in Portland, right?
Yeah, Portland. That's where I was. I was right there at the town center during the meeting. I heard the emergency forecast. I saw the jets coming. I saw the bombing happen. I was there.
How'd you get out? Were you just lucky?
As soon as the jets showed up, I said to people, we're all fucking holed up there in the center. I said, if you want to live, come with me. And we got out of town as soon as we could. As soon as the bombs started falling, as soon as the jets showed up, I led a bunch of people out of town. Most of these people in this town right now, when you meet them, there's 13, 14 of us. They were there.
You had it easy, right?
Had it easy.
Protecting you and everything.
There's only a handful of them. There was more fucked up things. There's more infected than there were of policemen. They were saying there's only about 30, 32 of them across the entire island right now. And the military attacked them, I heard. The military, the guys supposed to be protecting us are... Yeah, that's right. If you see anybody who's military, don't trust them. I think they just think anybody... They see us as sick people. They don't trust us. They're putting people down in droves.
I wouldn't trust anybody right now. This kind of situation really brings the worst out in people.
My thing is prepare for the worst, hope for the best. You know, try to trust thy neighbor if you can, but be cautious, you know. Here, we got a lot of good people, and I understand if you don't trust me very much, you know. And I'm making a big risk trusting you, but I have a big heart. If they want to take from me and what I have on me, so be it. I can survive still. I know I can survive. But
if you make it past the first month, you know, the odds are that you'll make it to 6 months, to a year, to 2 years. It's pretty likely. But I'm saying, you gotta know when to cut and run.
I know. But right now, it's too early. And my thought is, if I can make this place something good, where people aren't stressed and they're surviving, they're feeding each other, then people have less of a reason to fight each other, you know? That's my hope. But if things change, I'll change with them the best I can. That's all I can hope for.
Best I can hope for is for things to calm down. That's why we're driving around now, just sort of scoping things out, looking for where people are at.
Do me a favor.
But we're sort of staying to ourselves.
If you stay to yourselves, that's fine. But if you see people, tell them to come this way. Tell them that Liam Ashford and his friends are doing what they can to help people right now. That's all we can do. And if they
sure that's what you want?
That's what I want right now. And if they fuck up and they gotta leave, well, we got numbers, and we got a lot of like-minded people right now. Numbers are power. But I hate to send somebody back out there, but I'm not gonna be an animal about it. You know, I'm gonna tell them, you know, we got a way of things here. We got a sense of law here, and if you fuck up, you gotta go. We'll send you a bag of food, but we ain't gonna be happy about it either. We're not gonna coddle you. But we got a lot of strong Deer Isle residents living here. But, you know, we're trying to do what's right. It's been 7 days. Hurricanes happen, natural disasters, earthquakes. Right? And we have numbers. We got a lot of people here.
You say a lot of people. It gives you more protection. You look back in history. Some of the most famous last stands have would have been people who were outnumbered 3-1.
Also, at the same time, some of the people in history have also been outnumbered by, you know, hordes of people as well. It goes both ways. Yes.
It's all about the spirit of what you're fighting for.
Exactly. And we have good spirit here. We're not bad people either. We're not trying to go fuck shit up, you know. We're not trying to end things. We're trying to start something.
I can respect that.
And I'm aware things can go any which way direction right now. Any which way direction. Tomorrow, shit could go bad. I hope it doesn't. But I'm going to prepare myself in the worst case of event. If shit goes bad, I'm going to do my best to make sure that shit doesn't happen.
I would really like to stay and help you. I have skills, but...
Beetle, maybe come by sometime and just teach a class. You know? I'll give you some supplies for your trouble. Come by and teach a class. Show people the ropes, how to do things, live off the land. That's what I'm doing as well. But maybe you might know something more that I don't. Maybe we could teach the class together. You know?
That'd be nice, but it's too early to tell if this place is gonna last more than a month or even a few more days. Things are changing so rapidly, I don't want to commit myself to some people and get attached to them.
I understand that. Come by every so often, check in on us, see if we're still here. Decide for yourself then. I'm gonna ask you again if I see you. I will, Beetle. I will. Right when I see you, I'll be like, hey, I want to teach a class. I've already been teaching when I can, but maybe you and I get together and we figure out things. You know, I'm teaching fishing, how to use rifles, how to use pistols, how to track, how to hunt. Well, I know what mushrooms you can eat right now, but I don't know much about medicine. I don't know much about other things. I can teach you basic first aid. I can teach, you know, CPR.
I can teach you how to make a tea out of a mushroom. You can cure up common illnesses.
That's what we need, you
My
know.
mother taught me that. Well, I'd be glad to teach a class if I come back and there's a bunch of people here. Hey, Archie. Oh, I hear people. Hear that? There's an engine running.
That might be some of the guys back. That might be Samuel.
Thing. Well, I'm gonna be a little cautious.
Yeah, it's Samuel. It's the same car.
Just in case.
No worries. I'm gonna go greet them real quick, okay?
They got 2 cars.
Hey guys, it's me. It's Liam.
Hey.
Is that Samuel? Is that the guys? Is that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hey, I met some new people. They got some good skills. They're a little cautious though, but we had dinner together and we ate, and I want to share
we
some.
just had some running.
You had a run-in?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'll explain it to you while they're parking. Give me a minute. I just want to let you know. So let me, ma'am, if you stay around for a bit, I'll give you some clothes, some food, some water, whatever you need, alright? We pulled up on a group of 3 guys at a gas station in 2 towns over, and one of them had a sheriff vest. I know the sheriff wants to talk to me and you, whoever is in charge. They pointed it at me, but I was talking about how you kind of know what you're doing. But we were talking to them. One of them has opened a taxi service, and then the other 2 were just like tagging along. But we basically were like, okay, since you're not the sheriff, we're gonna, head out. As we're driving away, one of them just takes out their Winchester and shoots a bullet at Sam, randomly.
Randomly. Just shoots a bullet.
Yeah.
And they said they're police
Yeah,
officers.
shoots a bullet.
Well, he was wearing a sheriff vest, but he wasn't an officer at all.
Oh, he's
Honestly,
pretending.
mate, they were sketchy as fuck.
What were the names?
Yeah, I never got
Yeah.
the name.
We'll keep an eye out for them. Maybe they probably
One
killed.
was wearing.
They probably
Yeah,
killed the
don't-
sheriff.
I'll definitely keep an eye open for them and probably get the chance to deal with them.
Yeah, well, let me.
One I was a little bit more skeptical of had a face mask, like a black and grey one, not like a shamag, like a bandana.
All right. Well, you guys come with me. I want to introduce you to these guys over here. That's a beetle coming down the road, I think.
Cool. Here, miss. This should be warm you up a little bit.
Also,
If you want to go
since you've been
inside and
asleep,
change.
I allowed a few other groups to, hang around the area.
That's good.
All right.
Hey-
I
hey,
made
Beetle,
sure
this-
that they're gonna be around the
You're
area.
more than welcome.
These
You're
are the
more than
rest of the
welcome
guys.
to
This
go
is
inside and
James.
change.
Over there, that's Samuel. That's Eric. I didn't get her name. She's new.
Hi, I'm Bullet
Nice
Boy.
to meet you. I'm Walks with Beetle, but I guess my birth name is John Acorn, so call me whichever. I don't mind.
Yeah. All right.
When you wanted to trade some
Another
meat,
car.
right? Some deer. We can do that.
Yeah, I'd love to trade for some meat. I've got an extra gun on me right now that I could trade you for it.
That'd be good. I think that'd be fair. Do you have any medicine by any chance? Maybe we can also trade some for that.
Medicine, I do have. I'm not much of a modern medicine person.
I found
So
a
I got about.
full bottle
I
of
got a lot
these.
of these.
That morphine. That can help a lot.
Yeah.
How many steaks you want to ask for? What do you think would be fair for the gun and the morphine?
Yeah, well, I don't need too many. Maybe I'll. The gun's probably more important to me than the morphine. Maybe I've got more than one stick as well.
James, you need
So
any of this?
maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah, what?
4 steaks
No,
or
I
something.
got my own
I
thing.
could do 4
Is
steaks.
that you guys? Is that one of your guys that just left in the car?
Yeah, they're leaving. I told them that I was gonna stay here for a little bit and
They're good
sort of feel
folks.
you guys out a little bit.
They're good folks. They had them over at my place. We had a small dinner together. We talked about things. They're good folks. I'll vouch for them.
Oh, that's good. Do you want the code so you can?
Yeah, let's go talk
hear
over
me?
here.
By the way, she might want out.
Hey, Beetle, I'll be right back. Go ahead and
Yeah,
get
look
comfortable.
into the crack.
And Beetle, is there anything else you can
Yeah,
use?
this is
Anything
well
else we can get you? Looks like we're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Nothing in particular, I did want to warn you though. Before you guys were talking over there, those reporters I told you about that tried to rob me. I'm just saying, watch out for them. It's a guy and a girl walking around together. The girl kind of sounds like she has a stick up her ass, typical reporter. But I just watch out for them. They're really likable at first, but they'll mess you up if they get a chance.
Did you get to the
Yeah,
names by any
also-
chance?
One is Michael. It's Michael and Eleanor.
Michael in Illinois. I'm in Illinois, so I think back in Portland. I'll keep my eyes peeled then. Guys, if you meet a Michael or Eleanor out there traveling together, be cautious. They try to hold up Beetle here, okay?
Sorry.
Alright. Also, I kind of let know where those guys where we are, 'cause before they seemed kind of normal. But as we left, they just ran the shot, so they know
Alright.
where we live.
So
Be extra
the
careful
island's
then.
small. They would have found it out anyway.
But, yeah. I'm gonna go fill up a water bottle. I'll be right back.
Well,
We had
is
an
there anything
enforce
that you,
somewhere.
is there anything that you guys needed help with? Well,
You guys
Brandon,
want to
is
head
there
to Portland
anything
soon, or
you needed
what?
help with Portland? You guys going to talk to the cops?
I don't see why not,
Yeah,
to be honest.
possible.
Anyway, here you go, Mr.
I'd be
Liam.
wary. They might try to exert control over you, you know?
Yes, you see where it says
Yeah, I don't
checkpoint
think, I
down
don't
on
really
that?
think that will happen. You already heard about one deputy trying to gain control over
Down the
another
left side of
group,
the
so...
coast, about halfway up.
Well, be careful in Portland. I'm staying away from that area because of all the people and the police.
Yeah,
It
trust
just
me.
seems like a
I know.
recipe for bad luck. Bad
All right,
trouble.
sorry, I was in my head for
we
a
went
second.
down there.
I need a second. I need to think about something.